Alright. Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome back. Finally. Welcome everyone. Hey. It's a little later than anticipated. I'm a bit tired, but this week has been a busy one, but a very productive one, and things are going good. Today I have named this stream aptly as well, not only because we're doing our practice race for the first time on stream today for our team for our next race, but let's just say IRL wise, I'm almost in a way of grabbing my learner's permit, not literally, but almost in like a figurative way. Finally gonna get things started, and we're gonna be able to start doing some things I want to try to experiment with a little bit. It's gonna take a little bit to do it, probably at least I'll say a couple months safely. Just to say, like small things here and there, but there's something I want to do. I've wanted to do for a while, but I'm gonna have to wait to do it and save up for it. But I'm excited though. But welcome back to F1 Manager 22. We are diving back into our Aston Martin playthrough today. We're on race 2, because race 1 was a tutorial basically, and it never let me do the practice. And I did a little bit of this game with another team, just to kind of get the basis of it again, and play through the first part of the game without the tutorial active, so I could see what it was like. It is a lot better. You have better results if you do it yourself, as I anticipated, because of me playing Motorsport before. But there is some things that are very different about this game that it's like, it makes it where there's a lot of ways to game it, I've noticed. Like, if you really know how to get your, like, to me, the tunings of the drivers in practice, they kind of will dominate pretty hard, even with not with a lower level car. But, I don't know. We'll see today, because that was a mid-tier team. I want to see if Aston Martin does the same thing, which is what we're going to be testing in our practice for race 2. I don't know if we'll get to the whole race tonight. We may have to save that for next episode. But we're at least going to try to get the cars set up at least mostly right tonight. So, but, alright. We'll get chat up and running, and we'll continue inwards. We begin with our debut actual prominent show up on the stage of racing tonight. Last time it was just, we were just cruising. We weren't really trying to race anybody. We just act like, but tonight will be different. Tonight. Sorry if I sound a little tired. This really problem chat has been lagging on the app on my phone lately, so I will have to bring PC up if it gives me the troubles. But welcome everyone, let's go! Alright. 8 for a vote. We are in 9th, so we have to beat McLaren. So, unless Haas drops down, our goal this season, for this playthrough for Aston Martin, is to at least keep McLaren or Haas, whoever ends up in 8th, and Williams at the bottom, so we can stay in 8th, because we have to be 8th or above this season. Now, if it works like it is for the other one, which is AlphaTauri, the one that's in 6th right now, then I actually might be able to pull that off actually pretty quickly. But we'll see. Because like I said, unlike Motorsport, certain things are more detailed, but there's also a lot of things that I've noticed now actually playing a little bit on my own on the side. Unlike Motorsport, you can kind of game the system of how it works a little bit. Plus, I do think the driver stats are a bit, like, naturally maybe too good, but that's because they're pre-built teams from more based on reality. So, also part of the reason why, on that aspect, I like the other one a little bit better. Just because you can make your own team and your own drivers and all that. But let's see. So we're on I need to see something real quick. What does our inbox say? So we've got the racing practices coming up there. Then we've got. Do I not have anything developing? Let's go to our facility. Oh, that's right. I'm upgrading the team hub in 25 days. Are we allowed to develop parts? I gotta remember how to do this. There we go. Current projects. Oh, there's a chassis already in there, okay. And we're also making a new one on this one, of our suspension. We're mass producing one and making another one. So 5 days to get a second suspension AM22 for our other car. And we got 25 days before the new chassis is made for our cars. So really, we are just kind of setting up to try to get some money for the next race, I think. Staff is pretty good, 73, 75, 80, 84. Facilities are being upgraded. Board is decently okay with me as the lead of the team. So I think we can move on. Well, there we go. Chat's already lagging. Hold on, I'm gonna bring up my computer to so I can keep watch chat, guys. Close this out. I don't know. It's for some reason, like as far as like trying to watch over chat, to make it easier, so I don't have to always turn on my computer. The app has been kind of not really reliable lately. So that way I don't miss anything. I'm just gonna bring it up over here on the thing that I know works. It will make things much brighter though. It's the only downside. For horror games, if we ever do like mood level games, or like when we start doing night shift again, I'll just have to deal with me having to reset the chat constantly. Just because I don't want to have to break the mood of the video, especially when it's a horror game, where just for my computer to be able to re-chat. It's gonna get bright as soon as we get into this. I think I have it in dark mode, right? Oh, thank goodness. Better than it could be. So, let's see. I need this. I gotta make sure there's no sound. Okay, good. There we go. See, I already knew I was missing chat. Welcome, everyone. Hello. Yo, Sealy, welcome. Ardnot, the story trailer for God of War Ragnarok came out today, and my God, Ardnot, many people are saying now Ragnarok can and might win over Elden. Oh, I know. I'm not don't spoil anything. But I am so excited. I'm so bloody excited. Like I said, as soon as that one trailer released in the forest with a certain wolf, I was already ready to get it. Then, to be fair, but welcome, Sealy and Stinky Muscle Man. Welcome. Many people are already read that, but yeah, welcome, everyone. And Stinky Muscle Man said, hello there. All right, we got an email. It's probably from our race prep. Yep. Race preview. Welcome to Jining. So Ferrari leads this track. So Ferrari seems to be the best team that runs on this track we're going to be doing. So Carlos Sainz, Saudi Arabia. We are going to have to look at the the race prep, but let's do that now. So, circuit info. Sections by street. So, this is a really crazy track. There's very few slow sections. There's only a couple of major turns that they have to really slow down on. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm only going to count the big ones. The small ones, they're only lasting for a few seconds at a time. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fast sections. 1, 2, 3. 4 straight sections. 1, 2, 3. Let's say 3 medium sections. And 3 slows. So the favorite thing right now seems to be medium and high speed. Top speed. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of DRS control on this map. Cornering is also super important, which is what I'm working on our cars. I want our cars to be known for that. Alright, performance targets. So our extra performance targets, fastest lap, I don't think we'll get that. We'll just try qualifying position. If we don't get it, we don't get it. Do we want to bet anything? Reach round 3 of qualifying with at least 1 driver. Reach at least round 2 of qualifying with at least 1 driver. Nah, we'll leave it as is. I don't want to take too many risks this first season. We need to make as much money as we can. All cars are fitted. I do want to look at them real quick though. So car 1 should have my new suspension, right? Yeah, S2. Which is better for this. So, okay. Think we're good. Race weekend. Hopefully they'll let me
Formula One is back. Welcome to one of the fastest circuits on the calendar here at Jeddah. The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix is about to kick off, and the atmosphere here is electric. The Jeddah Street Circuit has one of the fastest average speeds, as well as the most corners of any track on the calendar. Good high-speed downforce is going to make life in the fast lane a little easier for drivers here this weekend. At this early stage in the season, there are still plenty of opportunities for things to change. In this sport, there simply are no guarantees. What will happen this weekend? Only time will tell.
Alright, practice 1. Now, alright. So we look good everywhere else. Looks good. Alright. So now. There's a lot of straight sections, so softs are going to be super important. What's the temperature today, though? Cloudy. What temperature, though? How do I know what temperature it is? Does it show me? My face is in the way of it. Well, darn. There's no good place for my face at this game. I'm just going to have to assume... It seems to be mostly night. I think we'll be okay. I'll be able to tell by the way that, since this game's a little easier than Motorsport in that way, where they differ, is I'll be able to tell by the lap limits on the softs once we go in. Alright, continue. So what is it saying? Lifetime and laps right now. 21? Really? So it's definitely going to be cold out there. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we'll just stay with sauce. Car setup. Hold on. I'm gonna mess with this just a bit. I kind of want to do this. Kind of get that one in the middle a little bit more. We'll try that. We want to run him for 10 laps to try to get as much information in the first go as possible. Driving options. Fuel usage, crank it to max. And we'll keep it on standard pace tires. Let's see what it's running on. Because we don't want to burn too many softs, since we need them for qualifying. Maybe 1 or 2 at best. Okay, so... especially for first practice, because they carry over into each practice, I think. So... if I remember correctly, I think that should be good. Now I gotta do the same thing to yours. I want soft. Ooh, yours are a bit bad. You need to go this way instead. Better get that on. We'll do that right there. Once again, run 10 laps. Driving options, push it, normal pace, neutral on that. Okay. Go to practice. Manage practice 1. Alright, let's go.
Radio check.
Yep, I'm gonna clear it.
I'm on
Green
pause.
light, green light.
I'm gonna pause. Oh, my face is in front of the track. It's terrible. My face can never be in somewhere good. I'm gonna put it at the top for now. While we're in race time, we'll put it at the top right. 1 second, guys. Because I can't see that track right there. I need to be able to see if the track is clear, which it is for now. So, we're gonna send you out. Alright, we're gonna repause. Wait for it. Wait for it. Right now. That way they're not too close to each other. We don't want to be mixed up in too much traffic, if we can help it. But welcome everyone. Welcome to F1 Manager 2022. I'm actually kind of glad to be playing this tonight. We'll probably play some more Motorsport Manager once I get it downloaded. Maybe next week. Show the comparison of the 2 different ones. Turn back into our normal, like, PC and console schedule. What time is it, though? It could be 10 minutes. been a while. I got to play this last weekend where it went crazy. Wait a minute. I feel like we just haven't got around the track yet. Something I need to do real quick. That's a bit loud. I don't want to feel like I'm yelling at you guys. I'm going to turn the master volume down to 80. 75. Still sounds a bit high, and maybe 70 right there. There we go. Better. Still a bit loud. Realistically loud compared to the real car. It's probably just recorded audio. Wait, hold on. Where is it? I don't know whether to tell him or not. Vettel just made a 134 time. I guess we'll see how the other teams are doing once they get their cars around. Right now he's okay. It doesn't seem like he's getting too close to the other car. That's Haas, right? So Haas just did slightly better, not much. Still doing pretty decent to be fair. But as you can see, that's slightly changing. I don't expect their setup to be too good in this first one. Let's see if we can get me some chat. Nice. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Look at that. Vettel is definitely not better at fuel. We saw this in our last stream, that he just tanks his fuel tank. Whereas Stroll's over here on the same setting, and he's got a plus happening on his fuel. Yeah, we're just slowly going down that list. Now he's got a plus, but look at, he always is slightly better. I may have to work on Vettel's fuel efficiency when we give him some skills. Well, surprisingly, okay, we're not the worst. Looks like Williams is sit. Like I said, my only goal is to be faster than those two orange ones right there. The NOR and RIC, Rick. And the other W, LAT. Because if I can be faster than them, then we already will beat our season objective for Aston Martin. Because they're not starting with the best setup. They really have a lot of uptick you have to do compared to some of the other teams to get them doing really good. Nice turn. Well, who got in front of us? We're so good. It was one of the Red Bull teams. Red Bull. But yeah. I think part of me wants to fast forward this. Just to get through practice. Get them into the pit so I can see what that first setup is going to be. Try to change it. So he does have a comment on something. Setup confidence is 1 arrow. And that's kind of what you want to do. You want to kind of keep him out here long enough that book builds up as much as possible. So they kind of give me better tips on where the car needs to be for them to race in it properly. we're still doing good. Ooh, yep, we're beating one of the McLaren team members by a lot. So me doing this already is still better than what the AI gave us. And that's both of my drivers are doing that too. Nor hasn't finished the lap yet. Let's see if they can improve these laps at all. So far, no. About Stroll. Woo, Stroll was a little faster actually on that one. Not by much, but I just saw his number go down a little bit. We are starting to drop down that list, but once again, it doesn't matter as long as those two teams don't get ahead of us. It means we may beat them in qualifying that way too. Team Loki, aka Aston Martin. I purely did kind of pick them because I do love their green vehicles. They have their car. Oh, tires are getting a little worn. I'm aware. Thing is, I want you to get around the track as many times as possible because that's also track knowledge they build up as they go around the track more and more. Once it drops to 70, I'll drop him to conserving his tires, both of them. Because I also don't want to lose time on. I'm trying to wait until everyone gets a set time right now before I start banking these tires down a little bit. At least until that other McLaren makes a time on the board. See what I'm working with. But yeah, welcome back to the schedule, guys. We're finally back into a Tycoon Tuesday. Tomorrow is Warhammer. And then Thursday is going to be this week. So we can start getting certain ones done. We are going to do Guardians this Thursday. Just go ahead, because we're almost, I think, we're about over halfway somewhat through that game at this point. So, and then Friday is a little up in the air at the moment still. Because me and James are still working on our multiplayer schedule. Because his work schedule has changed. So we have to make sure, I have to make sure everything kind of sits towards that a little bit more. So that way I can know when to do single players and when we need to do multiplayers instead. But it'll still always be in the afternoons, because Fridays usually I'm not totally, not usually home at the beginning anyways. It depends on the day, on the week. I won't be here this Saturday, just to let you guys know. I won't be streaming this Saturday. I think it'll be Sunday I stream this weekend. It's been kind of crazy, like I said, but I got something I'm doing with the family this weekend, so we'll not be streaming this Saturday. Just so that you guys know now. So it looks like one of the Haas, I'm actually somewhat faster than with at least Vettel's car, but not the other one. Interesting. So Haas are actually kind of close to us as well. As long as we get the right setup. Oh, what happened? Oh no, wait, what? Whoa! Stroll? Seriously, my dude? Whoa! His car might already be in good shape. He just jumped from being behind all of those guys to being ahead of Vettel. He now has a faster time in his car than Vettel does. Wow. I'm telling you. Even though the game thinks Vettel is the better driver, I think Stroll actually might be slightly better. I think our driver 2 might actually be the MVP driver. We might want to start giving the parts to his car. This whole installed in my STR was like up here. All right, so we are pretty good now. I'm gonna back the tires off now to light.
Drop back a bit.
Copy.
Just because we've made our time now.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be coming in soon anyways. I wish you could tell what lap they're on. Really, to see that? No. It seems to be not a way to see that. Unless it's here. It tells me his times, but not what the lap is right now. We'll keep an eye on it, but the teams I care about are all beneath me right now, so that's all I really care about. That one Haas being stuck in between Stroll and Vet is pretty good. Ooh, that's not good though. Yeah, see, it's because I backed off the light. Yeah, no, we can't afford to do that then, guys.
So we just need to push now.
Copy.
I wanted to see, yeah, our cars are pretty bad. They're pretty
We
terrible.
think we can lean on the tyres more.
Yep.
We're just gonna have to burn through this set of softs. What we'll have to do is I'll use 2 softs at worst for practice 1, and I'll conserve it in the other practices. Just to know that we can beat them as long as we kind of play on softs. It would mean we would have an earlier pit than they would. What are they, how do I look at that again? What are they running on right now? They're running on softs as well. Well, one of them is 84%. You just got out there too. Alright. So we're at 3 knowledge. Where'd that book go? What the book disappear? There, yeah, we should call them in soon. Yeah, they're on their last laps. They should be pulling in very soon. I'll let them go to lap 11 and then I'm pulling them in. Yeah, see, now we're starting to get slow. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna... What? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. You could actually look at the driver and see what they're doing. I don't know if that's cheating, because I don't know if they do that in real life, but you know. We're not far behind them, like 0.1.
Pit lane.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Copy.
Wow, he came in
So
fast.
use pit limiter.
Alright, they're coming in. Let's start making up these changes. Alright, hold on. So wait. Get back out. No. Oh, never mind. Well, we're already in here now. Okay, so tires. Let's run... We need to save at least 2 for race day. So let's run 2 for qualifying, 2 for race day. Maybe 3 for qualifying, depending. But we'll go to a new tire setup. So they're running at max speed. So don't need any, what's it called, feedback available 3. Bad. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. Let's try this way then. So like right there. Right Let's try that. Yeah, let's try something a little different. Run plan. Another 10 laps. See, we're at car part knowledge 62, right? Wonder if I should run him a little less laps. I kind of want to see how many the AI runs. I didn't look at that last time to see what their average is. Because we want to be efficient about it, but we also don't want to do too much. Let's try to keep ahead of them. So I think that's going to be what we want right there. Yep. You're getting reconfigured. Stroll's coming in. I feel like his is actually kind of good, but we'll see. No, apparently not. Wow, he was doing pretty good for being terrible. So let's go more into this way up here. I need to dip this back, though. I'm going to do some drasticness right there and try that out. Bring the toe in some more. Okay. The tires, new fresh softs. And confirm. Alright. Now we just wait. I gotta try to send them out when there's no traffic. Looks like it's going to be a hole coming up in between these blue ones, so I'm going to wait till they get around the bend, and I'm going to send them out now. I hope he's not behind them. I might have been too soon. Wow, no. It's because I had to change the toe on the car. Stroll's going to take a second. Should have waited a little bit longer, so pit road is okay. Since that's the case. Already. Temperature's getting hotter on the track. It's at 39 degrees Celsius now. Oh, another car has run wide. Well, what nice.
Yellow exit of 6. Yellow exit of 6.
Copy that.
Yeah, I want to check what lap they're on. 12, 11. The highest I'm seeing 11. That's on 12. Oh, we can't count on. We count there. So 12, 12, 11, 12, 12, 12. So mostly 12. That one McLaren is doing a really good sector. I think my strategy for this race is going to be soft, medium, soft. Get us a little bit of speed in the beginning, try to keep some pacing. And when we hit, go for medium to outlast. That way, if everyone else goes soft, we can go soft at the very end. And be faster. Hopefully my trick here will be the AI will try to wait and use medium on the end. But we'll see. I just don't think you want to do too much medium on this track. No, maybe soft, soft, soft. I don't know. But I would have to save an extra tire to do that. Times aren't that much different. The only one destroying us is that NOR one up there. And he's actually doing better than some of the other good cars. Oh, okay. Alright, let me wait till they get past. So I need to wait till they reach here. So right there. I should put him right ahead of light blue. Stroll, yeah, see, Stroll got a better exit. He's gonna have a much better time on the track. We won't have to compete with too many people. Having the fight with this red one constantly, just killing his time.
You can use energy.
Copy.
I'm gonna try to get him ahead of this red one. The fact that we're holding this red one back is kind of hilarious. Mercedes? Yeah, see, he's getting ahead of him now. I will say I think Mattel is better at using ERS. How far away from the front or from those two are we? Not the. McLarens are getting faster. like he left behind red. Either that or a cat. Oh, Patel, good job, buddy. I just realized me giving him that boost. Okay, hold on 1 second then. Let me let you do that then.
Use energy.
I mean, y'all don't really need to do that. We're not in qualifying, but you know, hey. Damn, Patel made it to 7th right there. So our cars aren't really bad. Stroll's knowledge of his cars a lot going on. He has a lot more car knowledge, but way faster than Vettel does. He might have found the sweet spot on his though. I can't wait to see what Vettel does back. That was a huge change in time. Stroll went up to 11. So, okay. Okay. They did better time-wise this time. Alright, now you need to both go back to neutral. Y'all done good to fix your times. It shows me kind of what the car is. Without even them knowing whether it's good or bad, shows me how it's going to perform on the main race day a little bit better. According to the commands I give it. I see one pitting. Oh. ignore, but I'm gonna check it myself. I mean, it still says, what lap is it? Let's see. He's fine. I think. I mean, it says +1, so it means he should be able to do 10 laps without running out of fuel, right? I think that's just a warning the game gives you automatically. Guess we'll see in a minute. He should be pitting here soon. He's on lap 20. I am going to call him in, though, manually, just to be safe. Oh, it's already doing it. Okay. Good. Then we're fine, like I thought. I figured they'd do it automatically. It was just being weird. Let me slow it down a little bit. Alright, reconfigure. What do we got? Okay, alright, that's why he's doing better. So top is good. Middle, oh, the traction is bad. So I need to figure out how to fix that. Whoa, without messing with that. Try to get these back to where they need to be. I want to get that bottom one to go back right there. That changes that top one too much. Oh, there we go. That should be decent. We don't know what the other ones are. We want to try to keep the goods exactly where they are for the moment. So the bad one has been fixed all the way into the new zone. So hopefully get a better setup. Okay. Tires are pretty terrible. I forget what they can run another 11 laps. It's a little dangerous. We're gonna have to go another set. This only practice one though. I think we're gonna cool it down and we're gonna run them on light now. We know our times are good, so we're gonna keep the tires we have and we're gonna run on light. And everything else should be good. Look how fast he's moving. Alright, we're gonna fast forward again. Ignore, he'll be back in a second. James like, he needs to do this. I'm like, he's already doing that. Oh. Send out Patel. He's coming in since the other's coming in. He'll be coming in on this one anyways. Heading the pit now. Alright. configure. What do we got? Only one good, huh? I need to... hold on. Get you... Wow, that's terrible. Get you in there. Oh, how do I get that to come back? The toe? No. Oh, shit. So that's a toe issue is what that is. What? 0 degrees. I really don't understand how some of these bars work in here. Like, seriously, what? This driver's insane. How do I get this car to even do this? There we go. Then that screwed up the top one. Wow, okay, this is terrible. This is absolute. His car needs a lot of work. Wonder what would change that. It seems like my braking stability is terrible on this car, so I'm wondering if that means this thing needs better brakes. Wonder if that's a good way to know the car just is terrible in it. I don't know how to fix that. Traction's way off now. That's like the close idea, but then it drops this off. I'm not sure how to keep. That's the best I think I can get right there. I'll have to try to go with that. Okay. That was pretty terrible, I'm not gonna lie. I think the Tails car might be the only one working right now. But that'll teach me something about this game if it's a good way, because like I said, there's a lot of shortcuts that seem to be hidden in this game. There seems to be hidden in this game about, like, when it comes to, finding ways around certain things. So I'm wondering if that's a good indication to tell me that car needs a new brake. Needs a new brake system. To make it a little easier to shoot it. I don't know if it calculates that or not. That was terrible. Tires are getting a little warm. I got it. Pretty good. He's staying really high up there. He's already completed one extra lap, so he's keeping that time. So Vettel's car in practice 1 is doing the best at the moment. 8's pretty strong for practice. I hope he can do this on qualifying. So we need to wait till he's gonna be in traffic no matter what. The best spot is probably right behind that brown dot. So we need to launch right. Oh no, I say that. That gap closed a bit. Never mind. I'm gonna wait till the dark blue dot gets up there. There's one coming around the corner right now. Let's try to get him in between this. We might get it between the light blue and the dark blue. We'll see. Let's see. Get out in front of that dark blue. There you go. He is in behind another car though. Vettel lost a little bit of position, but that's just because someone did a bit better than he did. It was Gaz. If Stroll can hold 13th right now and doesn't lose any more position, then we're good. Fine, Stroll. It's faster than Claire's first driver right there. Tires are starting to lose speed. Keeping an eye on their time to see when they start to lose caution. Vettel might need to come in for some tire changes. I might check it to see if anything's changed, but I kind of want to stay out there.
Struggling with tires.
I know you are. I'll keep an eye on your time, see how
Copy
bad
that.
it changes.
Is it working what we're doing?
It is. For the moment, it is definitely working well. Well, so Marga, on PSO2, when you reach level 50, your daily missions give you 40k XP. And the clear all daily missions gives you, yeah. That's what I used to do. I used to do all the dailies so I would get enough to get the clear daily mission. Right, because eventually you're strong enough to do them all. Yeah, that makes sense, because you need a lot more XP at that point. That's cool, though. You're getting swallowed up by that black hole, silly. It's gonna eat PSO2 will consume, dude. Still doing good. We're holding. Stroll's holding. And a lot of ERS. How's that'll do? got anyone in front of him. He's got someone behind him, but I don't know if he's got anyone. He does, but I think they're too far away to worry about. I see them, but I think we're fine. More worried about the one behind him. I may let him deploy here in a second, so we can stay ahead. I don't want that car to slow down. Who's that right behind him? Oh, that's what is that company called? Oh, what?
So use energy if you need it.
Copy.
Don't let him keep you out of time. I'm doing that so he doesn't lose too much time. I'm gonna have to call him in because the tires in a second anyway. Well, I am aware. Lap 27. He can make it around one more time. I'll keep an eye on it. We're not worried about time right now. Also, when you select a quest, it's bringing me to my clients to accept orders for anyone. Does it always do that for you? No, it starts to do that just because there tends to be too many at some point, and I think it helps the player by just suggesting, hey, someone has a client order matching this. I think he'll make it the full 30 laps. Then we'll put the other tires down. We don't want to use that tire. Not the P1. Hell, I have a midnight P2. We may actually use the mediums on P2. Train on some mediums on the track. The tires are... Good response.
Copy.
The
How many
tires
laps
are
am I going to get on these?
enough. Then it starts to get a bit warm. Alright, go back to neutral. We're gonna lose that position. He's actually lost a bit of time, but we're fine. That looks like a Ferrari behind me, or is one of the McLaren? No, that's Red Bull. I can see the bull. That's one of the faster cars. I'm actually gonna let him pass me then. I think there's a way to tell him to do that. Kel's in traffic now, so now he's kind of in trouble. But this is not making him fight on 12% tires. As soon as he hits 30, though, I'm calling him in. I just want him to make 30, so he gets as much knowledge out of the car as he can. This lap. So scared he's gonna wreck. up on that 30 now. Call it in on this lap. Oh, okay, good. The game did it automatically. I wanted to check to see if it was actually doing that. Well, if that's the case, go late, my dude. So you get back around.
So back off.
Let them pass you.
Copy.
He's done all he wants to do on this side. He's gonna make it, but barely. That's why I went light on it. I'm aware. So as soon as you hit, since you're a little further behind, and I don't think you're actually as good with your tires, just like he's not as good with his fuel. I'm actually gonna drop you as soon as you hit 28. Like, we don't need to win against any time anymore. Now it's just about making sure the car works like it needs to.
Pit lane.
Good, good.
Copy that.
Copy that.
So make sure you get your pit limiter as you come in the pit lane.
Alright, I doubt we'll get another. Oops. I doubt we'll get another configuration, but let's see what we got. So those are still bad, the middle and bottom one. So keep the top and bottom one the same. Don't know about traction. We're gonna have to do. That's too much of an extreme. We can do that. The brake stability seems to be the biggest issue with these cars right now. We're gonna have to go right there and hope that's good. Put on these, and we'll this run plan. I don't know how much time is left in practice. We'll do the same thing and kind of run these last tires ragged. We'll run 10 laps exactly, because the tires can do what, 11 estimated right now? Oh no, wait. Yeah, 11 estimated. So we'll run 9 just to be a little safer. We'll run 9. 9 laps, yeah. He may not even get this configured right now. So we're still bad there. We want to keep that as close to that, close to that. Okay. Confirm. Stroll, you're on 28. You're dropping the light as well.
Yeah, take it easy.
Copy.
We're not trying to worry about time anymore, boys. I just want to make sure this car is good and set up, man. We've seen what you're capable of pushing. That was pretty impressive. If that was race day, I'd be like, you're probably going to get some good points. But we'll see. Heading to the garage. We'll have just enough tires to get around. Good thing I put him on light. He actually might not have made it if I didn't. He's not. So that's the difference. Stroll, good at fuel. Vettel, good at tire management. Alright. So. We want to find out when Stroll gets into the garage and we can get this around there. Actually, we want this blue one to get around there. It give me time to get Stroll in the garage too. So wait, now. Ooh, optimal, okay. So the only thing we want to change is, how do we get that to change without changing the rest? We want to change that. Change that. Oh, my straight braking's broke. Oh, it's just good though. Let me try it right there. We want to try to keep that optimal one. Let's see if I'm in it or not. I think right there is what I want. So change the good to see if it gets better or worse in the straights. Change the bad to a more segmented part of the blue line. Don't know top and bottom, can't remember. Top didn't change much. I think it was already good, so we definitely don't want that to change too much. The straights I have to change because I don't think I can get it any better than that. We'll have to see. He's not very good at understanding his straights, so his optimal range for the straight is pretty terrible. So I can't really guess as well. Traction, I nailed it on the nose at the edge right there. So we'll go with that. Put him back on these tires. Run time 9 laps. And confirm. I don't think his configuration will be done before practice 1 is over though. Alright, Vettel got ahead of everybody I wanted. Yep, perfect. Back to standard.
Happy to push.
Yeah.
Okay, and all the way to zero. All the way to zero. Car off.
Oh, session end, okay. Alright, so practice 1 is done. Stroll didn't get out of the garage. That's fine. Come around and finish his lap since he deployed from the garage right before it ended. But that's good. It gave him a little extra knowledge and track knowledge. Yep, heading to garage. Not bad. 13th, and only one McLaren beat us. So we're alright. Could be worse. Continue. So they both kind of got about the same. The one thing they're the track wise, they both kind of know the same thing about it. Car part knowledge, I will say at least Stroll is giving me more feedback overall, but I'm getting luckier with Beckett's car. So, all right, practice 2, Friday. I have to decide how to do this. Continue. So let's check what we got. See, we've already run this. We'll run one extra soft in the beginning. Because we don't have that many mediums. We need to save most of them for qualifying and race. At least 2 for qualifying, 2 for race. So we can't use more than this one right here. So, we might have pushed those first 2 tires a little hard, but I think we'll be fine. So we want this. Just leave it where it is for now until he gives me more knowledge. Same thing for the other one, not 15, damn. Run the normal 10. Driving options, max fuel, pace normal. Same thing for you. 100. Untested car knowledge, we're going to let it go until he does it again. Run plan, 10 laps, driving options, fuel usage maximum, pace normal. Alright. Manage practice 2.
Radio check.
Alright. Vettel, get out
Yeah,
there.
loud and clear.
It's green now.
Now. Time is a 9:58. We are running out of time. We probably will only have time to get P2 done tonight. I think I'm actually going to skip P3 so we have enough qualifying tires. We're only going to be able to do P1 and P2 with the tires we have. And we'll have to run one medium for this practice. We cannot run mediums on our qualifier. So... what will probably have to happen after we burn this soft down, we're probably going to have to switch to medium. About to make his first lap. Oh, that's right. I don't think they allow the first lap. I think the lap times don't count until after they've made like a certain amount of laps. much as possible before end of practice 2. And I get you as close as I can. I was hoping for 128. Stroll does even better. Well, we've set the first position now. Josh, you already got beat by one of the Ferraris, lol. That makes sense, though. To be fair, though, that Ferrari isn't too much of a better time than Red Bull, but I think we're still keeping pretty competitive at the moment in race 2. We'll see what happens when we get our new chassis in. By the end of P2. The Red Bull ended up behind us somehow, even though Stroll got launched behind me. I think he got passed. The Red Bull cars are insane right now, so are the Ferrari cars. I did say Ferrari does the best on this track. No McLaren's on the board yet. Or Williams. They're on the track though, at least 1 or 2 are. Oh, there we go. Okay, so, yeah. N-O-R or Nor, I forget his name, Norris? Norris is doing so much better than Stroll right now. Vettel is holding. Vettel is keeping third, which is quite insane. Against a Ferrari and whatever way, I forget what Red Bull's vehicle choice is, but that's insane. I think Vettel's car, there it is, there's the other Red Bull. I think Vettel's car actually might be already where it needs to be for racing. I don't know if we really need to push him anymore at all. Stroll's car is not going to do what I want it to do. I think my next thing may be a braking system, because it seems like both cars are having braking problems, where I'm having a hard time getting that braking where it needs to be. I tell Vettel to drive and clean air. Don't try to draft right now. We're not trying to win in time. You did way better than I expected for quite a while. This isn't even an actual race. Are you in traffic as well? You're fine. There's one behind you, but not in front of you. You're okay. You don't have it as bad as Vettel does, having to deal with someone in front of him. Still holding though, having to deal with that. see. I wasted a 75% fix on a boss rush that gives me nothing to then not be able to finish it because maintenance. Bruh! Damn, that sucks. You gotta pay attention to the maintenance notices, Sealy. They come out of nowhere on that game. Yeah, Stroll's doing pretty. He's getting kind of worse. Really find out what's wrong with Stroll's car. He should be able to give me a pretty decent answer to things, though. Vettel's a fighter, though. I am very impressed with his performance so far, though. Worst thing that could happen on race day when we get to it, probably next episode. Stroll beat Ricardo, but barely. He's not beating Norris. But the irony is Vettel's beating Norris, so that's all that matters at the moment. Each one of my drivers is staying ahead of the other Larry and Williams driver. That's all I care about. Points-wise, we'll get more points overall. Especially with Vettel at 9th right now. He's actually winning the race. He's in top 10 right now. Someone finally did a better time than he did. He was old, man. If I could overtake this blue car and get out of the clean air, let's see something real quick. Try to get past that blue car, Vettel. I want to see if you can do it. Didn't get past that air for a while, get the speed back again. He is getting locked up for the race. So take that blue. Losing time because of it. Luckily, Norris isn't doing any better, but you know. Oh, he's trying it. He's trying it. Oh, get in front of him. Get in front of him.
Yeah.
That would have been fantastic in the race. Yeah, Vettel's impressing me right now. Alright, defending is good. Now I'm going to do the neutral again. Try to hold that. No, I don't think the code is driving clean air either. Yeah, okay, that was a big difference. He's doing a lot better without that blue car in front of him. Ah, that gave Norris a better time. Hopefully we'll get it back. Ooh, almost! He's right there. Yeah, it's gonna be a very close race on race day between Norris and Vettel. What tires everybody running right now? Norris is on softs. He's doing the same thing we are. Probably running on light though. Because Phil got 66% of his tires in on one lap. He's only 2 laps behind us, yeah. He's running on light setting, not standard. But I'm running on standard for a reason. So we know what our car can do on that on race day. If you run on light, you don't get to really see what the percentage of the tire really is and how long it lasts. Norris made his time better. We're about to call this. Start working on his setup again and let him go back out again. I'll put him on medium. Let him finish the race on that. We've done good enough.
Mid lane.
Copy that. Use pit.
Okay. The traction is bad now. Great on the oversteer. And that right there is pretty good of a change right there. Let's just do that. Maybe it's just the anti-roll distribution. That'll slightly change everything and we'll let him run again. At this point, I'm not really sure what to give him. His car is I'm a little leery of taking too much away from him just because he's already been running what he's been running. Let's give him some mediums now because I need the rest of my softs. You only do one of these. Run on some mediums, bro. Alright. Confirm. Okay, so we fixed everything but the cornering. Traction we're not sure about. Ooh. Ooh, that's too much. I don't want to change that too much. We want to go the other way. It's like there, and there. Yeah. And we want mediums for you as well. One plan 10 laps. I don't expect to do much in practice too during this session. Just mostly kind of fine-tunings of the car to try to get it where it needs to be. Plus we'll let them come in the pit, some of them. Alright, this seems like a good spot to go out. I don't think I can get them both out right there. I want them in clean air, so I'm going to try to wait. I'm going to let Vettel do his thing, but I'm going to wait till a ton of these cars go by. I think the next best spot is in between dark blue and brown. I'm going to say dark blue and brown. Alright, Vettel, try to get me a better time again. Hopefully, I know your tires are different, but I just want to see what you can do on these mediums. I think we can safely say that I don't think the Williams are going to stand a chance on this track. They see that their cars are really terrible on this track. Like, they have... Like, my times are not great, but damn. Really just can't get Stroll's car right now. Should have kept it where it was. Just let him keep running it in. Sometimes that is something I need to learn. That's the one thing that this game does seem to have a little bit of a more of a problem with than Motorsport does. You have to kind of know when to not change it and let him keep running it until you get more info. So if you're not really sure, you want to, and you think it's doing okay, like I should have done with Vettel's, let it run again and let it see what it does after he gets even more knowledge on it. He can give you a full rundown. But, oh well. Still running soft. See, Norris is still running soft. So to be fair, that ain't bad that he gets. a 2.1 on mediums with Vettel because I think Norris is barely outrunning him on softs. Right now, I want him to get around as quickly as he can and just get it done. Which, that being said, I locked up there. Really stall. Cars killing
They've
it.
locked up and gone straight on.
Come on, Stroll. Killing me, Stroll. Killing me. That's gonna kill Stroll. Stop. That's gonna put it behind one of the Williams. Hopefully, it didn't do that on the race day. Nah, dang. Now both McLarens are actually kind of sneaking around the track. They must have a really good area. A good clean air area. Somehow Stroll maintained his time. He got a little faster. Good job, Stroll. Trying to make up for that spinning out, are we? Yo, Championship, y'all! Your bar has arrived. I finally saw 4 of Love and Thunder. It was pretty good. Bit too much comedy, in my opinion, but it was a decent watch. Yeah, I've heard. That is my one qualm with that movie. It is a bit heavy on the funny. It tries to be way too hilarious half the time. But, pretty good movie otherwise. At least it established some really good lore for what's coming up in the new MCU stuff. I do agree, though. It's a bit comical. happy right now that Vettel is doing so much worse, though. He really shouldn't have changed it. We'll see when he comes back in. I should have just left it what it was. It was already a fast setup. Stroll, even though he's got 97% knowledge, still, that was pretty good. Some of the comedy was good. My mom was yeah, it seems like they do a little bit too much of it in that one. Disney Plus had a too quick special offer, so I'm bringing the crap out of it. You should finish watching Loki if you haven't seen it yet. It's a good series. Ooh, Vettel got faster. Yeah, there you go, Vettel. You have to learn these new tires, I think, is what it was. Ricardo's booking it right now. He's at 1.7 seconds behind the leader. 1.9. Alright, we're gonna fast forward now. At this point, we've seen all we can see. It's now me just trying to get these freaking setups going. I need to see what's wrong with Stroll's. See if I can put Vettel's back to being slightly faster. Like I said, I don't think we'll get to race to the race tonight, but we'll see. It's a race will probably take about an hour to 2 hours. So if we don't get past P2 and I'm happy with it tonight, no, we don't, game. There's always enough fuel to do a practice. I hate when it does that. It's like, we need to refuel. No, you don't. It's fine. They'll come in automatically in a minute anyways. But, when the kids got kidnapped, Thor and Jane were cracking jokes and smiling while everyone was devastated. Yeah. I did see that. I get it because they're as well, Jane doesn't make any sense, but Thor makes sense just because it's Thor and he doesn't have kids. He don't know what the heck that is even means. So, whoops. What did I break? I know that top one is great. So, oh god, this is gonna be a pain to get fixed. Braking, man. The braking on our cars is terrible. I need something that's not gonna change the rest at all. Well, shit. Yeah, I'm killing my bottom one though. This is gonna take a second because I gotta get that bottom one back to where it was. There we go. I have no idea otherwise. Shit, that bottom one keeps breaking on me. No. Shoot. Alright, you know what? We're gonna have to fix the toe then, because I'm gonna have to figure out which one fixes that. You need to go back there. Try right there. Oh boy. I'm a little worried about that setup. I don't know if I'm as confident as I was. How many laps this tire got? 21 left. You can run another 10. Okay. confident on that. I am noticing some problems in the tweaking system in this game versus Motorsport Manager. Things kind of jump a little too extreme with small touches in certain areas. Whereas Motorsport's a little more detailed, it seems, in that little menu. Where certain things don't just jump across the board when you just do one notch. So it is a bit of a pain. See what I mean? So now both of those are optimal, and I got to figure out how to keep that top one and those bottom two in the exact same position. Terrible. Let me go that way. Oh, goodness. Let's try the other end, then. The other end of the spectrum. Oh, that is killing me what that is doing right now. Ay, ay, ay. Try right there. Opposite ends, but the problem is the top one broke. Great. See what I mean? Like, this is kind of not accurate. The car doesn't change this much with this tweaks. These kind of tweaks. Yeah, like I have this as 0 degrees toe. I don't think there's such a thing. Okay, I'm kind of getting it back in there. That top one is never going to be right now. Well, hell. Hello. What's up? Ah. There's that. Try right there and hope that's good. God. How do I get that to do... Then it's back to where it was. See, that's crazy. I don't know what to do to fix that. Terrible game, terrible. Yeah, see, I can't do that either. Oh, goodness. That's gonna turn bad at the top. God, I don't know how to fix Stroll's car. Stroll's car is so fast. Stroll's car is just terrible. I need so much better parts on this thing. I may just have to accept that. That right there. We'll go back this way a little bit better so it's not quite so extreme. Let's figure out. Ah, man, it's gonna we're gonna try that and hope to gosh that is overall the better setup. Oh boy. Okay, with those mediums. 10 laps. Oh, nope. Oh boy. This game is tough if you pick one of the low to mid teams. At least for the first season, you will struggle. My top finish is 16th so far with Williams, LOL. I mean, I can do better than that, but that's the thing. I noticed something after watching a little bit of Quill's videos, the guy I like to watch for streams like this. He has been kind of talking about this game is a bit. It's realistic in other ways, but it's a bit unrealistic in the car tweaking section, just like I was saying earlier. Because if you've seen Motorsport Manager, I've done a stream on it before. It's not that drastic. Like, I can't get my bottom, what's it called, to at all go, like my toe, to go higher than 0 degrees on Stroll's car at all because of where the setup is stuck at. Now, I know that's probably to represent part dysfunction, I assume, on the car, but he pointed out, and this is something I wouldn't know because I'm not as an expert at F1 or watch it as much as some people do, but like he does. But he was explaining from what I was listening to that even in the bad setups, there's not that big of margin. When you do this one tweak, everything else on the car just breaks. Like, that's not how that works. Like, that's why he said he does prefer motorsport in that aspect when it comes to that kind of thing, because it's closer to the real way F1 allows for setting up of cars. But it's still a good game, though. I do like it. It's just, I do think that the tweaking could be a little bit better than what it is. Oh, there's a car in front of me. This is low. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait till blue gets here then. So, right now. Plays in front of those cars coming out. Hopefully not too close to blue. That's fine. So gonna be going out. I'll have to wait on Strolls. I need to wait till the blue. Ooh, there's not a lot of gaps for Stroll right now. Alright, I'll wait till this light blue one gets here. Now. Come on, get in front of that other one, quick. Yeah, the setup can be a pain. I can usually get about 90% confidence. I don't think I'm even going to get that. Like, I feel like the drivers are not going to be too happy. Vettel is probably going to be, I'm going to call it right now, rough estimate, by the end of everything. I'm going to say that Vettel is probably going to be 85. Like, he's probably going to have an 85, maybe 90, if he's lucky. Setup confidence. Especially since I had to tweak so many things. Strolls is not going to be good. Strolls is going to be like 75, 80 max. Like, Strolls is super pain to get right. The irony is he's better at understanding his car, but I just can't do what he's asking because the car just won't let me. So, my next, and it seems to be in the braking system. The braking system seems to be really screwing me over. Because it's always, the brakes seem to be super underpowered. So I think my next part to build in our factory, after the chassis is done, is we're going to try for some new brakes. And try to get the brakes at the end of the season so we can get our goal. All we have to do is beat McLaren and Williams by the end of the season. So we can get 8th place in the season and meet our season objective. So, Which, to show the comparison, to show y'all what I mean by how certain things are different, next Tuesday we're going to do Motorsport Manager instead. Just to give y'all a slight, look at how this game handles some of the statistics versus how that game handles. They're both fun in their own right. Just, this one feels more like you almost want to just let your driver just run 20 laps. I know in Motorsport Manager, that would be stupid. You would not want your driver to run no 20 laps. You'd waste too much time. But in this game, because of the way the tweaking works, and you don't want to have to keep swapping it too much, too many times, you really actually do want your driver to run as long as they humanly can on this track. So they can give you all 5 comments at once. 10 laps gets you maybe 3. Like sometimes the driver will tell you 3 different comments on the parts. What's good, what's bad, and all that. I've never had them go to full 5 from the DRS. So I'm assuming the game expects you to have them out there longer. So that's something I haven't heard in this game. We are faster than we were. So whatever I changed on Vettel's car did make it a lot better. We'll probably just keep it at whatever it is now. Till we get the new chassis. Because that seems pretty good. He's barely behind Norris and Ricardo. Stroll's still not doing too good though. By the way, that new Red movie, Prey, is on Disney Plus. Wait, Prey is... I thought Prey was a series, not a movie. It's on Disney Plus. How did that happen? I thought that was only on Hulu. What's up? Oh no. Did you call it? Oh, you didn't leave it for me. Alright, that's cool. That's good to know. If you finish with, say, 3 comments, as long as you don't change anything, they will carry over to the next practice. I know, but we're on P2 right now. But the problem is, when you get something right, and you don't know the question marks of the other area, you may end up screwing up your good ones trying to figure out what the question mark ones are. So you really are better off, like, I do think, compared to Motorsport, which you'll see what I mean next week when we do that one, I think you want to let them get all 5. Because if you don't, you're going to be tweaking too much constantly. So that way you can take them over, like you said, Tam King, from one practice to another. Because that is also something in Motorsport that's different. You really don't need more than 2 practices in Motorsport. You really don't. Barely you need 1. Most time you will get your setup pretty right on the first practice in Motorsport versus this game. Even with a terrible know-nothing team and you start from scratch in that game. Because that game's way worse when it comes to car setups when you start from scratch. Because you're a company with no money. You're custom drivers that are brand new to the league. So you are actually worse off than Aston Martin and Williams here are. So, these are actually the guys you want to try to beat when you first start off as Aston Martin and Motorsport. McLaren's usually not even on the board for you to get to at the beginning. So, I am noticing the difference between games now. But I'll remember that next race. For race 3, we're going to test it in race 3 for this series. When we run P1 in race 3, I'm going to leave them out here until they get all 5. I'll run them for 20 laps on a full set of tires. And let those tires burn all the way down. Just to see if he'll give me at least 4 to 5 comments on the first pass. Because that will make a big difference in knowing exactly where the car needs to be. Or hell, maybe you want to wait till P2 and do it, like right now. Maybe I should be doing it for this one. Like, maybe I should put recording on these videos. nothing. Since his setup is technically somewhat okay already. So he'll tell me exactly what's wrong. That's the stuff I'm gonna have to figure out. Versus the other one. Top tip, use the fastest game speed to save time doing practice. That's due. I don't know, I think it's a habit. I just like to watch. But you are correct. I'm just gonna do that right now, actually. We're done needing to watch this at this point. But I don't know. I just say since I do like to watch F1 races, I do kind of like to watch the practice unfold sometimes. It's the race, watching the race happen in me. You see, Vettel's time got worse right there. Ignore. It means he's gonna come in soon. Yep. I'm gonna wait till he comes in. I want to see what his is. I'm gonna keep it on 2 times speed. Whee! See, Norris and Ricardo keep destroying me in time halfway through. Vettel seems to keep up in the beginning, but then lose it. Come on. You're almost around the track. Maybe times 4. Okay. Whee! Okay. Now let's see what I broke. Yeah, see what I mean? I don't think I should. I don't think I should change it. I really don't. Those straights were inoptimal and I broke them. Ah, yeah. Here I go changing stuff again, guys. I don't know what to do anymore. I really don't. Oh, that won't matter anyways. Hold on, let's damn it. Oh, we're gonna have to take a practice. See if I can get this decently back in the normal. How do I get my straights back over there? Right there. This is terrible. Yeah, yeah, I don't like how they have this set up. I should have I really need to do that next time and let him run all 5. Let's get it back to great. Just look at where that traction ended up. Now I don't know what to do to fix that. Everything is just breaking now. I mean, how do I get that down there to match this? I have no idea. Cause that's gonna make it says good. I don't know, man. What do you want me to do, bruh? I guess we'll try that. At least the great one's still in the right spot. Could swap sides. So that might be bad or good. Might be better, who knows? Oh boy. At least the grate's in the right spot. We'll let it carry over. Ah, dang it. Well, he's not going to be able to go back out anyway, so I'm going to confirm and let that start doing its thing. Dang it, man. Should have never changed it from the original one he had. Disney even has all the aliens? What? Whoa.
Okay, and all the way to 0. All the way to 0.
Oh.
Car off.
Alright, well, we didn't get to do that. Disney even has, I agree. What I agree was just thinking of streaming, for stream's sake, so you can do more. Yeah, I do the same. Putting them on hards and running 20 to 25 laps works good. That's what I'm gonna do from now on. That is so much different than motorsport. Like, I somewhat got that right with Atari, or what they called, Astra Atari, when I was trying them as my practice, since they're mid-grade team. They're a mid-grade team. It makes it a little easier to get to see what you're doing wrong versus when you're at the bottom and whether it's the car or you doing things wrong. But I am definitely now convinced we have to. Where'd Straw go? Oh, Straw didn't wreck right there. Alright, we're gonna fast forward for P3. We're not gonna run P3 at normal speed.
Thank you for joining us here today. Once practice is over, qualifying will be underway. And then the fight for pole begins.
Yep.
Yesterday's action gave us a fantastic taste of what is to come, and the anticipation within the paddock continues to grow. Qualifying promises to be as unrelenting as ever. Only the best, the most consistent drivers can progress from one period to the next and stand a chance of earning a place at the front of the grid. Hold on tight, because we're getting underway.
Alright, practice 3. We are not running on softs. That is a terrible idea. Now you're doing what I want you to do because I need to know what your car is doing. So car setup, we're leaving it where it is right now at the moment. Run plan, freaking 20, how many laps? 45 laps, we'll run 20 laps, see what happens. I want to see how much different 20 is to 10, and see how much more information I get. So all car parts are fitted, hard compound, driving options, fuel usage maximum, pacing standard. We could probably push those hard tires more than that, though, to be fair. But I don't think there's a need. I don't know. This is all for experimentation at this point now. Kind of to see what actually kind of what you should be doing in this game versus motorsport. Run plan 20. Keeping it there until we know. Whoa. Oh! We ain't changing yours. You're staying right there, Straw. That's the first time I got your car to behave for me, at least somewhat. So, 20 laps, show me what it is after that. You also will get to keep your information, so you might actually get full knowledge on your car by the end of this. Okay. Full pace. Good. Go to practice, manage practice 3. Let's do it. Warwick Davis.
Radio check.
Can't wait for the new Willow series.
Yep,
The movie
loud and
when
clear.
I was a kid. Warwick
Okay,
Davis
it's green
is
now?
legend. Yeah, he is. I can't wait. It's good. Oh. Alright, green now. Oh, I didn't mean to send you both out like that. That was really noobish of me. I was reading chat and I wasn't paying attention. should have waited. Alright, well, Stroll, your car is good, so I need to go ahead and give you an order right now. Do not fight your teammates. In synchronous together. And now we're gonna fast forward. Now it's gonna sit here and read chat while we wait. There's a crash! Not one of ours, I assume. Oh no!
Oh man, that was such.
Are you freaking serious? Are you
We can take a look now.
serious?
So this was the Aston Martin.
Are you freaking with me, Ferrari?
A definite collision there. That's very unfortunate.
Copy.
Thank God your car was set up. God dang it. God dang it. Of course, when I decide to be fast forward the game, the Ferrari runs me off the freaking track. I hope it was one of theirs that got decked too, and he's not going to get no time. Damn it. I don't know if he suffered as much damage as I did, though. I lost my entire back axle. God dang it. Hopefully it doesn't mean the car's broken for race. I hope I have another one. I don't know how that works if they have spares in this, like they probably do in real life. That's terrible. But does that mean the setup on that car is now reset? I don't remember how that works in motorsport. It's been too long. Damn it. I swear to God, Vettel, do not crash. I gotta put it back to 16. God dang it. No, car should be good. At least it was all the car. Okay, so that's good. Ah, dang, man. At least Stroll's car had 3 brakes on it before
Virtual
it
safety
broke.
car is ending.
Like, the one thing I can say that makes that better is Stroll's car was at least set up. It's as good as it's gonna be, probably. Holy hell, man. Vettel, don't crash, please. I need to know more about your car. I didn't get to see what yours is really sitting at. So please don't crash. I don't care about your time. Just don't crash. You're not running on fast tires anyways. This is just for me to see what your setup is. Damn. Damn. Well, at least we had some excitement in this episode, since we're not going to get to do the race tonight. We got to see an excitement. Sadly, it was us. But it does look like let's see, one of Ferrari's off the track. Yeah, it is. So the damage to I forget his name, to number the one that's in 20th.
Sebastian, any thoughts on setup options?
Alright, here we go.
Car was great.
Copy.
Oh, okay. Great. Oh, it's great. Now we pause. Now I bring you in. Not what I wanted. Alright, come in. I want to see what you mean by great. Calling in car early will cancel the currently active run once the car enters the pit lane. I mean, he said it was great. I do want him to have a bit more track knowledge. What lap is he on? He's got 5 more laps. I'll let him run them. Since Stroll's out, there's no point at this point to call him in. Because that does seem pretty good. He said it was great. So I'm assuming majority of the parts are where he wants them to be. What that means, I assume. Don't say whoever Ferrari do not wreck. It does look like he got back. That does kind of irk me a little bit. The Ferrari car suffered less damage. It was able to get back out on the track, it looks like. It got 4 laps out of it, where I got 9. Terrible. Great, should be high 80s, maybe 90s. Yeah, well, that's what I said. I'm keeping him out to get more maintenance. Well, this will set up a good race back. Let's go back to full speed. I'm gonna keep an eye on those laps. Damn, man. That was insanity. Alright, pause. I'm just gonna look at it. I'm probably not gonna touch it, to be fair. Yeah, we ain't touching it. 2 optimals? It's still only 82 because there's a bad, but I ain't messing with that. We are not messing with that. We are leaving it. Because I can't get that braking stability to truly cooperate with me right now, or the cornering. Surprised it gave me a great where it's at right now. That's not as high as I'd like, but I am not messing with that. Not at all. That is higher than what he had when the game did it for me. And with these cars being so poorly designed right now, that's probably the fastest I'm gonna get this car, to be fair. So, good on you, big guy. Time for some more track knowledge. How much wear are your hard tires got left? 24. We'll run you for another 15 laps. So you can get as much track knowledge as you can. We'll say 16 laps. Push it kind of hard at the end there. Alright, should be a quick fix. No changes on the parts. If you can put traction a couple to the left, should turn good. Yeah, but I don't know if I want to mess with that. Because that, you don't understand how much it changes in this game when you switch just one little thing. And the only thing that fixes my traction is the same thing that's fixing my braking. So my brakes are going to go out the window. I'd rather have one bad and several greats and 2 optimals than a couple of goods and stuff like that. I do think he's probably going to be as fast as he's going to be right now. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I'm just so too. Since this isn't like motorsport, I'm a little leery on it. I really am. He's in the front. No one run into the back end, please. Do this, just so he doesn't have to worry about that. Yep, there we go. You can revert to the highest if it gets worse. Oh, can I? Yeah, well. If he makes it back in before the practice ends, I may tweak it. Let's let him at least get as much track knowledge as he can humanly give me. He isn't winning in times, though.
Struggling with tyres.
That's fine.
Copy that.
time still isn't great. That's because he's on hards. I don't expect his time to be good at all. I do think on softs, he's going to beat both the McLarens. On race day. I do think he is. As long as no bad things happen, I think he is going to beat the McLarens on soft. He's running like a 2.2 on hards right now, which is not bad. 2.2 seconds behind the leader, the first place leader, time-wise around the track on hards. Where then Norris is on, I assume, yeah, soft still. Norris is 1-3 on softs behind the leader. Alright, let him run. He's actually in front of Ricardo right now. Ricardo's gonna pass him because he's got less tires, but not really worried about that right now. Alright. So how do I, revert to highest setup, the highest confidence setup. Okay. So we're gonna slightly try to mess with this. So I need, see how all of these, see when I go up and down, the ones that are lit up change as you change it. This is the only one that only changes 2. So I need my traction. Those all, so it's this one. That's such a big change. So traction's gotta go to the left. That's gonna kill the optimal there, so I can't do that one. Yeah, look how many, that's just so stupid. Yeah, that's something I don't like about this game. I don't like that changes too many. Because it doesn't really give me much leeway. Maybe right there? Hold on, maybe that. Looks like it should still be good. We'll try that one. We'll revert back if it's terrible. That's what's left on these hards. Only 9. Put some we'll save 1 medium for race day. Put some mediums on. Probably time conflict. I can't put mediums on. But here's the thing. Shit. I can't do other hards. We have 1 extra soft, 1 extra medium. So this is locked until race session. So race, right here. These are my race tires. That leaves me 3 for qualifying, so we can only use 2. So we'll do this. That way I know he's running on soft. And confirm that. That's the best we're gonna get. It won't happen this session. The reconfiguring won't be fast.
Okay, and all the way to 0. All the way to 0. Car off.
Well, I'm just gonna have to hope that's what we get. That was a pretty good change I made. I kept them pretty close to each other and gave my traction a bit of a boot to the left. So hopefully I just gave him like an 85, 90 confidence. Hopefully. Why is it not in full speed anymore? Alright. We won't know what it is because we didn't get to finish practice with it, but I do think Wow, his track knowledge. It does suck that Stroll didn't get any more track knowledge, but Vettel knows the track really well now. So, that is something. Alright, it's qualifying now. What time is it? 11:12? We should probably leave qualifying and race day for next episode. I wouldn't mind knowing, but let's do a save real quick. Let's do a save real quick, but alright. It should be good. We will auto retire. Yeah, I know. I never let him go beneath orange, which is around 25%. I pushed him really hard though earlier. I pushed my softs down to like 18, maybe even 8. I managed to get him to go really long. Softs are pretty good to run when you're gonna push them to like nothing. But you have to know when to stop, because they actually are going to lose a lot of speed as they go each level. So, it's really a tomato on whether it's good to do that or not. Depends on the situation. But I think, though, I'm trying to think how long. I need to keep an eye on qualifying, so I'm making sure that they stay in clean traffic, so I won't be able to fast forward as much. So it's going to take a lot longer for qualifying, because we'll have to run it at a lower speed. I won't be able to go no faster than ×2. Maybe ×4 at best at times. Because time 16, as y'all saw, sometimes you don't have time to respond to something. So, and I don't want to do that during qualifying. So we would have to only be able to go ×4. So I'm thinking... we wait. We'll save it one more time, and I think we do qualifying and races the week after next. I may get another episode that's in this week, depending on what's going on. It won't be tomorrow because we got Warhammer, but since this week's gonna be kind of chaotic, it'll probably be Friday if it's any of the days. If me and James don't end up doing any multiplayer Friday, and I have time, I think I'm going to do another episode of this so we can finish off race 2. So we can do qualifying and the race in the same stream. So, but I do think that was a good, other than that terrible accident Stroll ended up in, screwing up whether I know if his confidence is going to be good or not. Hopefully it's decent. Last thing we saw was three greats at least. That's still pretty good. It's not as good as what I might have gotten Stroll to just now. I mean, not Stroll. Vettel to just now, possibly, but it's decent. Like I said, it's not a terrible pull when it comes to confidence. And I admit, unless something bad happens, I am pretty confident that Vettel will beat both the Williams team and McLaren at least on race day. Not sure about qualifying. Qualifying can be kind of strange sometimes when it comes to getting that position you want. But we'll see, because we need to try to stay the least traffic as possible. So, but I think we're good otherwise. But I'm enjoying this playthrough. Like I said, even with how hard it is compared to Motorsport, because it's a little too simplified in that aspect, wherein building the car is more detailed in this game. And I think that's where the two differ. Building the car is simpler to get right in Motorsport. But tweaking the car is more detailed in Motorsport, where less things happen with each tweak, where you can be a little more refined with it, so it's a little quicker to get your setups right. Whereas building the car takes longer because you actually have to be detailed about your staff working on the part. Where it feels like the opposite is in this game. The setup is harder to get right and more important in this game, where you want to push them to do more, give you more comments. per run. So like a 20 lap run. Let them run and get 5 in there. Tell you how bad it is, which explains why P1, P2, and P3 are more important in this game than they are in Motorsport. So, but the irony is, the offset in this is, it's actually really easy to build a better part for your car in this game versus Motorsport. Like, less things will go wrong in your factory in this game than there will in Motorsport, depending on the stat. So, tomato, tomato. Like I said, the game's still good, and I still enjoy it. I still have fun with this, and I'm still gonna play it in the background, practice more, and play more with my other team members as well. Try to learn it. But I am also excited to show y'all the difference, so we can kind of compare what did better at what come this Tuesday when we show off the other side. But this has been a good one, though. I am very happy with today's results, other than the wreck. So, but otherwise, yeah, that green, that stealthy green is starting to show its colors. That speedy stabbing power. But anyways, I want to say a big shout out to Jam King for joining in the chat, as well as Sealy and Stinky Muscle Man for joining in the chat as well, along with everyone else who joined tonight. Thank y'all so much for joining and watching some F1 Manager 2022. Like I said, if you like F1 games in general and you you like the statistic part of F1, either this or Motorsport you'll enjoy either. And if you have a preference towards certain things, that will determine which one you like more, personally. But overall, both games are still fun to play, as far as a managerial style of game is concerned for racing games. But yeah, fun either way, so. So it's the GGR. Now have a good one. You too, Jam King, and big shout out to all you guys. Thank y'all so much for dealing with all the chaos that's been going on and my schedule just being up in the wind for so long. So things should be completely going back to normal within these next 2 weeks for sure. Like guaranteed now. Like we're okay now. Things are looking up. So thank y'all so much, seriously, for the continued support, and I wish y'all the best. Stay safe out there, y'all, and I will see you all tomorrow for Nakari and our bout with some blood demons. And thank y'all so much. Bye, everyone.